Hey, and welcome to a new series on my channel called Throughout the Years video. So this is basically a series where I'm going to be telling you probably like a video a week, maybe more if I'm able to. But it'll just be videos of me explaining what I've gone through and like what I've done throughout my life. And keep in mind that I'm only in the 9th grade, so after the 9th grade it's going to stop and I'll do one next year and like so on. But for now, yeah. So this is instead of the Draw My Life video because I tried doing that and gosh, that is hard to draw. Oh my gosh. I kept like drawing something like, oh no, I forgot this, and I have to go back. It was too difficult for me. And I don't know, I feel like this would be sufficient enough for you guys. And I'll draw it some other time. So starting off, I was born on Tuesday, January 13th, 1998 in a snowy city called Guelph, Ontario, and I was born to my parents Layla and Bijan, Layla the mom, Bijan my dad, and my grandma actually visited from Iran to come visit me to see me being born, which was such a sweet thing. So yeah, so I live in Guelph, Ontario. I was born there, and then after a little bit of time, I don't really know what happened, but my grandma left because she had her family to go back to. My aunt, her youngest daughter, was 10 years old at the time, so she had to go back to her family. So then I guess we stayed for a little bit longer, but then afterwards we left and we moved to down south to Dallas, Texas. So in Dallas, Texas, we had a really nice house. I can't remember it, but I remember there was a really nice pool because there's a bunch of pictures of me in the pool there. And then after a little while I noticed my mom was getting fat. Well, I didn't actually notice, but you know, there behold, my mom was getting fatter and fatter, and then 9 months later, poof, she came home with a baby. And you know, me being a year and a half at that time, I didn't know what it was. I thought my baby brother was actually a kitten or a dog or something, but yeah, it wasn't a dog or a cat. It was something I'm stuck with. And it's my little baby brother Benjamin, and I call him baby, but he's only a year and a half younger, so you know. My brother was born, and then somewhere around that time, I don't know, I think we went to Iran ourselves, and then we visited or something, and we went home. I don't know, my grandma died, my dad's mom died somewhere around that time. I'm just not sure when. Sorry if I keep looking aside, I'm trying to look at what I've written for this. So after my brother was born, a little bit of time has passed. My dad got us an RV and we started RVing all over the place. So we RV'd through all of America. We went all over the place. We went through a lot of fun things. And then it was just really fun just being on the road all the time. And then we moved to California and we lived in California for a little bit. And I don't remember much about that house, but I just remember it was a pretty cute house. And then we had a really nice backyard. It had a lot of flowers. It had this huge tree. And then it had this really nice hot tub that me and my brother loved playing in. And it had some really nice neighbors. There was one where there were these two girls and they were sisters. And they ended up giving me their roller skates. And there was a Barbie roller skates. And then there was another friend I had, and we'd end up going horseback riding together all the time with our horses, and it was just a really fun time. I just really loved California. And then a little bit later on throughout life, we moved. So this was around 2002. Yeah, we moved to Vancouver, Canada, which I am still in. So 2002, we are in Vancouver, Canada. And then April 16th, I believe, or 21st, I'm not sure, is the day that we bought this house that I'm currently living in. So it's been 11 years that I've been in this house. Anyways, so in a new house, it's a really nice house. It has a really nice pool. It's in the prime location. Here's my house, and there's just everything around it. So it's a really nice place to grow up. And then, okay, so I started making friends. So one day I was playing outside, and then I saw these two girls that lived 3 houses down from me. And then they were playing, and I went to talk to them, and I figured out they were twins. So their names were Jordan and Morgan, and they were these 2 twins, and they were such fun girls. We ended up all being best friends. Well, I consider them my best friend. And we hung out all the time, since we're neighbors and everything, and that was really fun. And then one day, I was at my house I was in my room, and then someone rang the doorbell, and then I'm singing that a lot, okay? And then the doorbell rang, and my mom called me. She's like, Saba, there's a young girl at the door. She's probably for you. So I opened the door, and I was like, oh, hey. And the girl, her name was Jenna. She introduced herself. She's like, oh, yeah, I was wondering, I'm Jenna. I live 3 houses above you. I'm this, I think she was a year younger than me. I am blah, blah age, and blah, blah, blah. And I was wondering if your brother is here, because I just saw him, and I was wondering if we could be friends. So she wanted my brother, not me, which was a bit weird at first, but I was like, oh well, whatever. We're the same age. Why not me and you be friends? So me and Jenna ended up being best friends, and we'd hang out all the time. Oh my gosh, me and her we did such fun things together. We'd always be at the pool. I remember for Mother's Day one year, we choreographed this Mother's Day dance, cheer, whatever, at the pool, like in my pool. And then it was to the song Girlfriend by Mean Girl, the song Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne. It was so funny. And then, so I continued on like that. And then kindergarten rolled around, and kindergarten actually, I went to this kindergarten like 2 blocks down from my house. At first, it was this English kindergarten, and I was there for 3 full days, like 3 days. And the reason that I got switched out was because another school, which was about 3 blocks down from my house. So the first school was this way, and then the second house was this way. The second school was this way. So the school that was this way, which was the elementary I stick to, was French immersion, meaning I learned French as the main language. So that classroom had an opening, and I ended up going and filling that spot. So I ended up being in French immersion. So the first day of kindergarten, I don't remember it very well. I'm guessing I didn't want to go. I remember there was like an interview or something for French immersion, and the teacher would talk to us, and she asked us like how high we can count to, and just silly things. From kindergarten, all I really remember is that we spent most of our time playing games. We had this board where we would like sign in to which activity we want to do. We had finger painting, we had reading, we had coloring, we had a house station, we had a sandbox, we had nap, like an area where you just go sleep. And then my teacher would always try to teach us the French Canadian anthem, but that didn't work out very well. So yeah, my kindergarten year went through really smoothly, and I met a lot of new friends, and yeah, so that was basically a little short caption of what I went through from birth to kindergarten. So I hope you enjoyed what happened to me in those 6-ish years, I believe. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video, which will be grade 1 and grade 2, because nothing really happened to me in elementary. So yeah, stay tuned for grade 1 and grade 2 coming up next. Bye!
The sun goes down, the stars come out. My universe will never be the same. Pop Danthology.